Fox News' Jessica Dupnack joins us live with more on how a local security company is working to keep schools safer. Jessica, you got everyone who's a parent, everyone of theirs attention right now.
Absolutely, Roop. And the local security company that you're about to hear from, they actually started their work in the security venture after the Oxford High School shooting. They said they heard their calling, and unfortunately, business is good. And that's because schools and parents, they want that added layer of security, especially in times like these after yet another school shooting.
In this country, we run the risk of normalizing massacres in our schools. We have to do more.
The U.S. Secretary of Education at Fox 2 Studios a day after the school shooting in rural Georgia.
It's not just in our schools. We need to do more to make sure that 14-year-olds don't have access to assault weapons.
The alleged shooter, 14-year-old Colt Gray, got the murder weapon as a Christmas present from his dad last year, eerily similar to the storyline of the Oxford High School shooter.
We know that these things just don't happen like spontaneously, right? There's usually lots of warning signs.
Brian Bastinelli, a retired police officer, started his school and corporate security company after seeing the need following the shooting in Oxford. Their company provides risk assessments to schools, staffs retired police officers, and provides training to students and staff. He says, first off, the best thing you can do to keep kids safe is to have active and/or retired law enforcement in every school.
Having somebody there, every day that knows every, nook and cranny of that building, who's doing a constant physical vulnerability assessment every day as they walk around.
Bastinelli commending the new security system put in place weeks before the shooting at Appalachia High School in Georgia. Teachers equipped with alarms on their badges when repeatedly pushed trigger lockdown warnings on TVs in the school and immediately alerts police.
The panic alarm system that they had just installed definitely saved lives. In these situations, these critical incidents, seconds count.
Once those alarms are activated, students immediately go into lockdown, locking doors and barricading classrooms with desks and chairs.
We're trying to buy time until somebody with the proper training and tools can respond.
Bastinelli says they often advise schools to upgrade security cameras, add weapons detection systems, and those school-wide alarms.
Some of the newer technologies out there are much softer, much easier, and the technology just keeps getting better. So it's not as obtrusive.
And that's really it. It's a fine line to walk between security and making schools fortresses that are uncomfortable. Now, Brian Bastinelli made a good point. He said in a lot of those post interviews of students in Georgia, when they found out who the shooter was, they were not surprised. If you remember in the coverage, he was interviewed back in 2022 regarding some threats that were made online. The FBI couldn't press charges at that point, but Bastinelli says it's really on the students as well to find trusted adults if they see something unusual, whether it's in person or online. Reporting live, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And even though we saw 4 people killed, 9 people hurt in that Winder, Georgia shooting, we do know that had those security techniques not been put in place, it could have been a lot worse. And so you can't say, oh, because people died in this school, it didn't work. It may have very well saved many lives.
You have the experts saying that, Roop, and I would almost promise that a lot of schools right here locally are now looking into that, whether it's the alarm system on badges or under teachers' desks. It really is going to be an important tool moving forward for a lot of schools.
In less than a half hour on the Pulse, we're going to take a dive into this as well. A very important story and sadly one that we have to talk about. Jessica Dupnack for us live tonight. Thank you.